Hello Aries and welcome to Sincere Tarot. This is your what do you need to know for mid-April, and your energy is the King of Cups. So this may be self-mastery with your emotions. It could be mastery of something that is very emotionally fulfilling for you, whether it's work or a project, and it could also represent a water sign male. So let's see, what does Aries need to know for mid-April? All right. Ooh, interesting. Look, there's going to be disappointment, but there's definitely hope and a new opportunity, okay? So this has to do potentially with a water sign male or someone who is a water sign with masculine energy. So in the past, we've got this Five of Cups. So this is a disappointment with two people that used to get along quite well, and they're both very upset clearly, but they're focused on their own pain and their own suffering, that they're not looking at the other person's. However, I will say this is a minor arcana and a 5, so this is something that is definitely not the be all end all, if that makes sense. So it's something that can be moved through well as long as both parties are on board. I don't really see it being fully resolved this month, right? But do remember, these are general readings. So you're coming up as the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you are really going to, at this moment, you are looking at this logically, rationally, very level-headed, almost like you've been able to kind of take a step back and observe from the outside. I think this person might actually get you a little bit angry as well. So even if you're not, you might not be like speaking the things that you want to say, that might be a little bit sharp and cutting, even if they're true. I think you're at least kind of thinking that, and that person almost might have that energy with you as well. Like, or they might try and they might say things and you want to say things back, but you're just like, nope, just gonna keep all of my thoughts and feelings and emotions on the inside and not react, right? You're just observing and taking it all in, which I think is very, very wise. This might have something to do with a mother energy. It could have something to do with someone else's mother, or being an influence or something like that. This could also be a boss. This is a very like matriarchal energy. You could be arguing with your mother. This could be a lover, this could be a friend, this could be your mother, okay, that you're having, or someone who is a mother, or some ways like a mother, for better or for worse. That there's just kind of some arguing, right? And you might be more willing to resolve things actually than this other person is, but they're just not really paying attention to the situation, which is kind of rude. The outcome is the Nine of Swords, so I don't necessarily see a resolution this month, but definitely stick around because we're going to do some advice cards to get the best case scenario with this situation. What you don't see is that this other person is hiding a deep hurt. They feel very disappointed. They feel very let down by life. They feel like their life has been like a series of disappointments, and they're wondering like, what's the point of it? Whereas I feel like you are going to see a new opportunity with that Ace of Wands, and there's a little fire cat right there, which is like a bringer of amazing luck and opportunity and joy. So that's really interesting. So it almost seems like on the surface, like it's the other person that is almost like higher in the power struggle, but like they're just better at hiding the way that they feel and their disappointment. Whereas you are actually the one who's able to kind of move on and create a better situation for yourself. That's interesting. We'll do some clarification cards and advice cards. So clarification cards for the situation for Aries. Yeah, I think you're just done with arguing and fighting. You're like, you know what? It's not worth it. Yeah, you're definitely going to move on. Okay, yeah, so for some of you, this is going to be a male, an emotional male, within the negative female emotion, but some of you, it is going to be like kind of a mother type figure, right? You guys did seem to kind of get along in the past, and we're thinking, and you had like moved forward with your relationship in a particular direction that did seem promising, but it's just not going that way anymore. Yeah, you're just done. You're just like, you're no longer sharing your thoughts and feelings. You're not making an effort to communicate with this person anymore. You're just like, because you want peace. And it's not like peace, but it's at least not war, if that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like this person really hides both of you to a certain degree, hide the way that you feel, and you come off a lot more kind of arrogant than the way you're really, it's like you guys are really hurt inside and feeling really sad about this, but on the outside you're making it seem like you don't care, but you do. Yeah, this other person is dealing with a lot of inner turmoil. By the way, this might be a different aspect of you as well, if it's not another person. So, but it's just like there's a lot of stress, a lot of information, and it's just kind of hard to stay mentally balanced. I'm feeling like, yeah, but like the thing is, there's just a certain point where like, at a certain point you kind of have to give up. And I think that you guys are gonna, to a certain degree, give up. This person does tend to get depressed, does tend to kind of have their emotions control them. So they're very reactive, right? I think you're just gonna kind of decide that you want a little more lightheartedness and fun in life, and you're gonna focus on just enjoying life and the little things in life. So that's much better. So yeah, this person, it's like, yeah, okay, let's get some advice cards. Advice for Aries for this situation. All right, so interesting. I'm just going to show you all of these at the same time. So keep doing what you're doing with the Queen of Swords, because staying detached emotionally, maybe even doing a little bit of research about the psychology of the situation, different attachment styles, things like that. You know, if you think this person has some sort of mental whatever, like look into it, research, but just stay detached in a way. Be really careful you don't get wrapped up in the negative emotions and thoughts and feelings. Easier said than done. Make sure you're avoiding any type of like chemicals and alcohol and things like that can, if they take you to like a darker place, you need to avoid all type of addictive behavior, especially drinking. Okay, avoid that. You know, it can get you really emotional and you don't deal with your emotions in the proper way. Like, you do need to stick up for yourself and be forthright and to the point, but you need to be like very clear and stick to the point. And it looks like you're overall kind of doing that, but it's just a reminder. If this reading resonated with you, comment below, let me know. I love reading your comments so much. And if you want a private reading, you can always check out my information down below. And yeah, so make sure you subscribe and all that, because I do monthly and mid-monthly videos. And if you're still here, ooh, the Magician, you are creating a new and better situation for yourself, and that's why all of this is happening. It's because it wasn't good enough for you. It's clearing the way for you to have a new and better future, one that you want and desire and deserve. All right, have a great month. Bye.